Hey, guys, welcome again to another edition of Trading Psychology with your boy, Mr. PTP. That stands for Price Track Prince, or the PTKO strategy, or just Kofi Ajiman, or Uncle K. Whatever name you want to call me, just call me. It's Uncle. I like the Uncle K one because I think that every time we do a Trading Psychology Zoom, I just want to make sure I give value. And I want to be the uncle in your ear. Oh, Mrs. O'Brien. I want to give you that knowledge and that value. Who's excited to be on the call today? Who's excited for the nuggets? Let me see. This is being recorded as well. So people that are missing out, it's going to be uploaded to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. So what I need people to do, I need Pammy to put my Instagram handle. Yes, Rufan. Pammy put my Instagram handle and also put my YouTube page. I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. It's growing daily and I want to make sure I'll be giving value. I want to make sure I'm giving value. That's all I care for. Remember what I said before, you need to die empty. When I die, everything will be emptied out of me. So my Instagram is @Kofi_Texel. So if you're new, please follow me. Please follow me. Pammy, write it out again. Just keep doing it throughout. All right. And then my YouTube link to get other videos. All right. Good. Let me shout out everyone on this chat and then we'll get straight into the nuggets. Let me see who's on this call. Let me say, hey, we are a family. That's how I see it. I take it that deep. There's 50 of us on the call. Hey, Arch, I've never met you, so let's get connected. Hey, Aggie, what's good? Amal, never seen you before. Welcome. Holler at me. Amina, what's good in the hood? Ari, Aldria, hey, what's good? Bitwell, what's going on, boss? Taking over African nations. Kareen, what's good? Carol, Chanel Edwards, hey, let's give it up for Chanel Edwards, hit the rank of Platinum 150. Chantel, what's good in the hood? Did your friend sign up the other day? Sherelle, what's good? Kiara, Sin, nice to meet you. I've never met you before. Daniel, what's good, bro? Daniel's going hard. I see all your YouTube, your Facebook stuff. Darian, Deepa, oh my gosh, Deepa's on today. Deepa, is that you? But you're not working. Let me see, is that Deepa? Put a 5 in the chat box, that's Deepa. Let me see, that's Deepa. The Deepa that I know. Simon's Deepa. Oh my gosh. Deepa, first time. Welcome. Let's give a round of applause for Deepa. Annie, what's good? You need to connect. Femi, what's good, sir? Gemma, what Gemma is that? Let me know. Hey, iPad. Who's iPad? Is that Danny? iPhone. What's good, Gemma? Top trader. Yes, entrepreneur. Jessica. Hey, Jessica Walker. Guys, celebrate Jessica Walker. She's the boss lady. Jessie, going hard. Joss. Hey, Joss, how you doing? Joy. I haven't met you, Joy. Joyce. Hey, Kathleen, what's good? Toot. Latifa. Yes, you're killing it. Laura, one of my mentees. Laura, how you doing? Hope you're well. Layla, she's been all around the world. Loving it. Lilia, Marcia, what's good, Marcia? We caught up there recently. Natanya, hey, and Tanya's faithful. She's always on the Zoom. 00, let me know who 00 is. Pammy B, hey, Pammy, Rebecca. Message me, Rebecca. I've seen you before. Richard Ab, Ross, Roy. Hey, Roy. Roy is a top chef. He's Simon's dad. Okay. Simon, who's a top trader. That's her dad. Rufan, Sassy, top trader, top leader. Simon, top producer. When I know something about you, I'm going to have to shout you out. Top producer. Sylvie, Platinum 600. Tasha, she's killing the charts right now. Uchenna, what's good? Veronica and Veronique. Veronique, you asked me a question earlier, so I'll get back to you after this Zoom. Veronica. Guys, again, thank you all for coming on. Let me see the messages. And then I promise you, we're going to get straight into the nuggets. I always have to greet you, Gemma. Morning. Okay, cool, Amina. I get that. Hey, Jess. Boss Lady Jessica. Hey, Marcia, what a do? Still grinding, Laura. I love that. I love that. Latifa. Hey, my brother Code from another mother. Yes, Sylvie. Sylvie's always, I love it. I love the energy. All right, let's good. Guys, I'm excited. Couple of things I'm always going to drop before we start. Please, please, please share this opportunity. Someone needs to know this. If you're getting value from this company, put a 7. I need to drop this every single week. I need people to understand this needs to be shared, because I think it's not fair that people have told you about it, but you haven't shared it. Let people know the blessing of this company. Hopefully you can still see my chart. I'm going to take it off the screen, but it's talking about defining your edge. I'm making money trading. Who's making money trading? Put a 7 in the chat box if you're making money trading. And this is what I want to talk to you about. We can make money trading. It's not trading that doesn't work. It's you that doesn't work. It's me at times that doesn't work. It's not the trading. I promise you that. It's not the trading, it's us. Who understands? It's not the trading, it's us. I'm learning, you're learning, we're learning together. So guys, people need to make and become financially independent. I'm very close to 6 figures. Very close. By this time next year, I'll be a millionaire. And I say this boldly because that's what's happening. My mindset's already made up and I'm going on that direction. If you're coming with me, put a 4 in the chat box. If you're looking to be a millionaire, you might give it a few years, but my millionaire is next year. I'm saying this because it's going to happen. It's already done. I have crazy faith. My mindset is somewhere else. Remember what I said to you before? My mindset is so far in the future that the present has to let me go. My mindset is so far in the future that the present has to let me go. I cannot stay here. I cannot stay in this. I can't stay where I'm at. Be grateful for where you are, but do not remain there. Who understands? Never remain in that place. Never remain, like, don't be satisfied. Don't be satisfied where you're at, making £5 a day. That's ridiculous. Making £5 a day, that's a joke. £5 a day should be turning to £50 a day. £50 a day should be turning into £100 a day. £100 a day should be turning to £1,000 a day. And £1,000 a day should turn into £10,000 a day. Who understands the progression? Who understands that? Put a 2 in the chat box if you understand that. And it all starts from gratitude. Remember, guys, I always start with the context. It starts off with your mindset. It starts off of how you're thinking. It starts off by what you're believing. It starts off with who you're hanging around. Who are you hanging around and who are you listening to? Okay, so we start off with the attitude of gratitude. I wake up every morning being thankful for this opportunity, being thankful to impact people's lives, being thankful to be able to be a profitable trader, being thankful that even if I lose a trade, I'm going to make it up in the end because I have an edge. Number 2, again, as I said, share this opportunity, guys. It's literally set me financially free. It's made me become financially independent, and I'm so thankful for this. So please, please share it. Number 3, order yourself a trading journal. Roy or Simone or someone who's on this call, please put your email address. I think it's aspirebook@gmail. If not, we'll get it today. All right, get yourself a trading journal. Why? Because the trading journal is going to help you become a successful trader. Yes, Kathleen. Yeah. It's going to make you become a successful trader. Let me get rid of my chart. As Pammy says, do not babysit your trades. Do not babysit your trades. Right, where's, stop sharing. Stop sharing. Yeah, I cannot babysit my trades. Because the 15-minute chart will send you crazy. Don't watch a 15-minute chart trade. Ooh. All right. All right, guys. That's the one. Yes. aspirebookcompany@gmail.com. That's it. aspirebookcompany@gmail.com. aspirebookcompany@gmail. Get yourself a trading journal, guys. It's only £12. It's going to change your life. Write down your emotions, write down your feelings, write down your journey. Who understands trading as a journey? Put a 2 in the chat box if you understand trading as a journey. All right. We understand it's a journey, yet we're all trying to get to our destination by tomorrow. We understand in our conscious mindset that trading is a journey, but we're trying to get to our destination by tomorrow in our subconscious. That's the problem. We're trying to run before we can walk. We're trying to run before we can crawl. We need to go back to crawling. Who understands that? Every day, I'm learning. Every single day, me, Mr. PTP, Uncle K, I'm learning. I'm learning about myself. You should be learning about yourself. What frustrates me so much is people that quit after 1 month. They quit after 2 months. You didn't quit at school. You didn't quit when you was going through your GCSE and it was hard, but you quit on something that's going to make you financially independent. It just shows me where you want to be in life. That's why I ask people, what is your why? WHY, what has you? Write this down. What has you? What is going to make you be consistent that this time next year, you're going to be financially independent? What has you? Yeah, thank you, Amina. What has you? Thank you, Veronica. My mind is in the future that my present has to let me go. What has you? Because I need to see the same people here next year. I can't have people complain, I blew my trading account. So what? If you've blown your trading account, put a 2 in the chat box. Because I have. If you've blown your trading account, put a 2 in the chat box. Are you guys hearing, are you guys seeing this? There's now 60 people on the call getting value, and the truth is being told. I've blown a trading account. I've blown several trading accounts, but do I keep blowing it? No, not anymore, because I've learned from my lessons. Who understands? Every loss is simply a lesson. Write these nuggets down. Every loss is simply a lesson. Tasha says Pammy says every good trader has blown an account. Every good trader has blown an account. Why? Because you have to go through the emotions of loss. Don't worry, guys. I'm coming into the world of context. You have to go through the emotion of loss. Tasha says, trying to be the wiser one, learn from me. Amazing. Yeah, be wise. Don't blow your trading account. You have to go through the emotions, though. You have to go through the ups and downs. You have to go through that. The emotions. Again, every single day I'm learning. Please, guys, don't ever think I've got too big for my boots. I'm learning. I'm watching videos. If I'm still watching videos 1.5 years and I've got big trading accounts and I'm actually trading on behalf of investors, they trust me, and I'm still watching videos. Are you still watching your videos? Let me know. Have you got to the point where you're like, I've got my strategy, I don't need to learn? Listen, because if you've got to that point, you've got too big for your boots. If you've got to the point where you think you know it all, you've got too big for your boots. Oh, Amina's giving me the eyes. So Amina must be thinking, Amina's giving me those eyes. That means I'm telling you, you've got too big for your boots. You basically think I know it all. I'm telling you, you're going to come and crash and burn sooner or later because you need to be a student. I'm always a student. Write in the chat box, I am always a student. I want a culture. I want a movement with Team Excel, with AFA Academy, any team you're connected to. When you connect to these Zooms, I want us to have a movement and a culture that we're all humble. Humility will allow you to grow a 7-figure trading account. As I'm dropping these bars, write them in the chat box. Humility will allow you to grow a 7-figure trading account. You need to remain humble at all times. Kofi Ajiman, Uncle K, Mr. PTP, I'm still learning. I'm still watching videos. I'm still marking up my charts. I am still. I'm always going to be a student. You are, write this down. You are either growing or you're dying. I'll say that again. You're either growing or you're dying. Your cells are either multiplying or they're remaining stagnant. Who understands that? If you are not growing, you're remaining stagnant. And anything that's stagnant, that goes stale, drop off dead, yeah? Lock up, shut down. That simply means if you are not growing, if you are not elevating your concepts, you're elevating your mindset, you're going to remain stagnant. And I'm telling you, if you are stagnant, you're not going to be in the 5%. Who wants to be in the 5%? Who is ready for the 5%? Hey, Flavia. Flavia's laughing. Yes, Chanel. Yes, Tamar. Stagnancy. Tamar dropped a bar. Stagnancy stinks. SS. Stagnancy stinks. Godfrey's ready. All right, Godfrey. I hear you. I see you. Godfrey's ready. SS. Yes, Pammy. Stagnancy stinks. That's Tamar's one. That's quote Tamar on that one, please. We'll call it SS. I'm going to use that, Tamar. Stagnancy stinks. So you have to understand when it comes to, okay, what I want from the culture, we're talking about the culture. We write this in the chat box. I want to start something. We are a culture. Henceforth, I'll make myself a cup of my favorite drink after trading. Either I make profit or loss because I would have learned something new. Yes. Yeah. We are a culture, right? Amazing. We are a culture of believers. Yeah. We believe that we're going to be 6-7-figure traders, right? We are a culture. So anyone on my sessions, we're creating a movement. We are creating a movement. We are a culture. So we're moving together with one accord. Yeah. We're moving with one accord. So we're going to understand and we're going to start to believe and we're going to start to decree and declare out of our mouths that we're 7-figure traders. We are 7-figure earners. Because once you become a part of a family and become a culture, you can't penetrate us. Let me go a bit scripture. The good book says this: upon this rock, I'll build my church and the gates of hell cannot prevail. Simply meaning, and I'm going to bring it to our context, when you have a family, when you have a rock, when you have solid foundation, nobody can penetrate that. Nothing can penetrate. When you are moving in unity, who understands? Put a 2, if you're moving together with me today in unity, we're moving together with a culture that no one's going to penetrate us. So the value you're going to get from me today is what you're going to pass on to your teammates and team members. So what you're learning from Kofi, Mr. PTP, Uncle K, you are going to pass on to your team members. Therefore, we're creating a culture. We are creating a culture. We're moving together. So therefore, no one can break your mindset because no one can break Kofi's mindset. The only way your mindset can be broken is if you've allowed something or someone to crack and break through a little crack into your mindset. And therefore, you're not connecting to the culture. The culture is me and the movement. Okay? And how does Kofi think? How does Uncle K think? I'm resilient. Put in the chat box resilient. I've lost 3 trades in a row and I've gone in again. I've lost trades. I've lost over, you know how much I've lost. And I've still gone in again. Because nothing is breaking this mindset. I'm resilient. When Uncle K tells you he's resilient, that means you're resilient too. Because we're connected. We are a family. We're moving together. Again, I'm bringing this into context. We are resilient. So anyone on this call, don't be quitting, because if you quit, I'll be like, nah, you weren't serious. And you know how I stay? I'm like, this person wasn't serious. Do you know how many people have told me, yeah, Kof, I'm there with you. I'm a ride with you, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Kof, I'm not paying anymore. Like, how do I cancel my subscription? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, really? Listen, by the way, when I talk to people that are canceling, I'm like, cool, guys, just go to the back office, click deactivate account. Conversation is very short. Ain't nobody got time for that. Let me tell you why, and let me tell you my heart. If you are new and we haven't really connected and you want to quit, that's completely fine. But if you've talk in my ear, you've talk, and you've given me, oh, I'm there, I'm a trader, I do this, talk in my ear, and then you go and quit, I'm like, nah, it's happening. My brother, yeah, he was telling me, Kof, like, can you speak to a certain person? I said, bro, don't waste time. DWT, don't waste time. My brother, top boy trader, my brother, Ben Edgerman, said to me, Kof, can you speak to one of my team members? I said, no. I'm so blatant. I said, no. Because I said, Ben, I'll be wasting my time. You cannot make someone change their mindset. You cannot make anybody change their mindset. You can bring a horse to the sea or the lake, but you cannot force it to drink. If you've been with me for long enough, you've seen how I've moved, and you're still not doing it after I've spoken to you once, no. DWT, don't waste time. Yeah, time you're talking, you could be trained. Oh my gosh. Don't waste time on people that do not deserve your time. Don't waste time on people that do not deserve your time. Who understands that? Aggie says deep. Yeah. So you have to understand, like, I get very irate and very frustrated. I'm like, okay, I've made certain groups, yeah? And I'm like, you know what? I need to identify the people I'm working with, because the way I call it my paradigm or my frequency, vibrational frequency, yes, and I've been studying the neurons and the vibrate. Listen, I've been getting deep. My vibrational frequency, my frontal cortexes, yeah, I'm a learner. I love to learn, yeah. The way I think, my paradigm is somewhere up there. Remember what I said to you guys? My present has to let me go because I'm so far in the future. Thank you, Roy. A man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. Wow. Look at that bar. A man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. Let me tell you something. Let me go deep. The one thing that the Lord, God, cannot change in anybody's life is your will. It says in the Bible, the good book, God is controller over the whole earth. But the one thing he cannot do is go against your will. I'm going to go deep here. That's why, woo, I'm feeling it right now. I'm feeling it. Listen, I want to go deep. Drop me some nuggets. This is going to give you some value. Because someone needs to hear this, right? If the person who created heaven and earth cannot change your opinion, who am I? Who am I to change your opinion? That's why people don't want to join the company and they think it's a scam. And no matter what you say, it's still a scam to them. Leave them. I'll be scamming my way to £1 million while you're scamming your way at McDonald's. Still chilling or still cooking at McDonald's. Still scam. Still cooking at McDonald's or still chilling at mum's. Scam. Let me say that again. If the creator cannot change your opinion, who am I? That's why, you see stuff like racism and stuff like that, it's been taught. And that's why there's one powerful image of a black man carrying a racist white man over his shoulder. Now, something called emotional impact. The only way something can change in your mindset is if two things, write this down, repetition, and I'm bringing it into context, yeah? Repetition, number one, and emotional impact. They're the only two things that can change anything of any person. Repetition or emotional impact, or both. Why do you think we do affirmations every day? I'm repeating who I am because I'm changing my psyche. Before 8 years old, that's how the Jesuits were able to determine who you're going to be. They were able to determine who you're going to be. They said, give me a child before the age of 8 years old, and I'll show you the man. Because what we have seen up until the age of 7, between 5 and 8, determines who we're going to be. And that's why, write this down, learn, unlearn, relearn. That's what's happening with this trading company. Learn, unlearn, relearn. Because we have to unlearn the bad habits that we've learned. Who understands? So repetition. That's why I say have a vision board. Repeat, recite, speak, decree. Like speak. I am. The most powerful things after the word I am brings into existence. I am great. I am anointed. I am gifted. I am talented. I am excellent. I am a hard worker. See, all these affirmations I say, it brings it to me. Who understands? After the words I am, ooh, they're the most powerful two statements. I am. That's why our company is called I Am. People, there's too many nuggets I'm dropping right now. Now, the second point, before I wrap this up and I start talking about what we're talking about, is emotional impact. All right? Emotional impact. The only way you can radically be changed is by an emotional impact. Bam. See that guy who was racist, and you see the image of the black man carrying him, from him getting his head stomped and kicked up or whatever? I'm telling you, that should have shifted something. He'd be like, wait, hold on. The black people I hate, that I can't stand, that I loathe, are the very same people that saved me. The best friend, who I thought was my best friend for 15 years, is the very same person who stabbed me in the back. Do you understand that? Emotional impact. When that happens, your paradigm is shifted. For example, if you're an alcoholic and you say today, no, okay, imagine I'm an alcoholic, yeah, God forbid, and you crash, you're driving and you crash into someone, and unfortunately that person passes. Yeah? That emotional impact will say, I will never touch drink again. So there's two ways. There's two ways, repetition and emotional impact. Sometimes you have to go completely cold turkey. So for example, sometimes it takes you for you to blow your third or second or first trading account for there to be an emotional impact. You say, I will never do that again. If you're getting value from what I'm saying, put a 7 in the chat box. Wow. I see the 7s, geez, the 7s are flying in. I'm glad you guys are getting value. Guys, also make sure you're writing notes. Don't listen to me, make notes. So you should be doing this. Like basically scribbling. Yeah, because note takers are money makers. If you're just hearing my bars and not writing them down, then nothing's gonna change. Look, guys, I'm serious, you know. Like I write things down. I have a personal development book. Yeah, some spray got in it a bit. But I have and I read every day. I read my personal development book. So, because a lot of people, right, what's happening? You guys do personal development, but you don't recite it. You don't meditate on it. So what was the point? People are like, I'm not changing. Well, because you're not meditating on it. You have to like repetitiously go over and read it and speak it and read it until your mindset begins to shift. Remember, guys, we've identified a few things in this call. We are a culture. We are a family. We are a movement. We're moving together. So, guys, as I'm growing, you should be growing. If I'm saying do X, Y, and Z, if you follow the same precepts and concepts, you're going to also, your paradigm's going to shift. Your frequency level is going to be different. Like, I've been studying so deep, right, to understand neurons and the mid-frontal cortexes and the cortexes and how we are designed. Do you know there's 26 bones in our feet alone? Over 100 ligaments. Over 100 ligaments. I'm studying so deep to the point where I'm understanding that everything has a system. Write this word, system, S-Y-S-T-E-M. System, save yourself time, energy, money. You see, your mentor, Uncle K, is studying continuously because the best education is not what we're taught in schools. It's self-education. Write that down, please. The best education is not what we're taught in schools, it's self-education. Because the system of the school is to keep you oppressed. It's to keep you bound and it's to keep you in poverty. Who understands that? And I was a teacher for 7 years. So me know. Chanel Edwards. Yes, no, now you're talking my language. The system of the government in this country, every country, is to keep you a limited knowledge. Come on, it's deep. I feel like a rebel sometimes. I was in the education system. I'm now saying, guys, listen, if my kids say I don't want to go to university, it's calm. Don't worry. I'm a teacher at home. You're going to learn more about life at home than you probably will in school. Because we teach you unnecessary stuff. Who needs Pythagoras theorem? Now, if you want to become a maths teacher, yes, learn Pythagoras theorem. If you do not, don't learn it. You're wasting time. DWT, don't waste time. Who wants to know that Pythagoras trigonometry? How is that going to help me? I studied so long trigonometry, Pythagoras, for what point? Hey, I was a dancer. How am I gonna use, you know, understanding of triangles? Come on, fam. You don't need it. What is the point in doing science? Unless you want to become a scientist, you want to study physics, you want to study chemistry. This is the thing. We teach our kids maths, English, science. They're the three fundamentals. That's all they care about. Honestly, they don't care about PE. I was a PE teacher. They couldn't care less. Algebra, that's another one. They couldn't care less about me. Guys, I'm bringing it into context. Trust me, it's coming, it's coming. You're thinking, where's Kofi going? I'm coming, right? You have to understand, in school, as a PE teacher, in the PE department, we got mercs. That simply means they did not care about us. They will give us all the rejects of all the other subjects to come into our lessons. And then they ask us why they're not passing. Because these people don't want to be in school. They don't want to be in school. They hate PE. Who understands? We constantly mock you in the staff room. Is that, Gemma, you a teacher? Oh my gosh, nobody. Gemma. Gemma's being truthful. Oh my gosh, telling us the truth. They constantly cuss us out. PE teachers, what do you need for being a PE? PE teachers don't do no work. That's what I used to hear all the time. You PE teachers, you're always chilling, just outside. That's what we got taught or told. Never respected. So they never respected PE, but they always respect English, maths, and science. When kids go back to school, they're going to learn English, maths, and science, nothing else. But what if, let me ask you a question, you are a creative. What if you are creative and you're forced to learn English, maths, and science? What if? You see me, I'm a creative. I'm an artist. I'm a dancer. I'm an actor. I'm a drummer. I play drums. I'm a creative. I'm a preacher. I speak. I'm a creative. That's who I am. But yet I was forced to learn something that I was never going to use. That's why I'm challenging the theory. And that's why I'm saying it's better to have self-education, because you can then focus. You see, you don't want to be a jack of all trades, but a master of none. Who understands? That's why I'm now saying to my children, whatever you want to do, children, sons and daughters, I'm with you and I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you get to that next level of who you're meant to be. We were created by the Creator to create, yeah. Who understands? Now we're going to drop the nuggets. Guys, do you understand where I'm coming from? Do you understand my heart? Do you understand why I'm trying to say to you, you've got to become a certain type of person? And coming into the world of trading, you've got to unlearn all the things you've been taught. We've been taught to go to universities to get a job, to stay broke. Now we're being taught to be in a company where we can multiply our money, become financially independent in 1 year, to become a millionaire in 2 years, to have multiple properties in 5 years, to have multiple businesses in 10 years. But people want to quit. That's why I'm giving you this context. What is your edge? Hopefully by spending time with Uncle K, you understand that I have an edge. My edge is my strategy. So write this down. You need to identify who you are. And this is why I'm bringing it into context, because I'm talking about, I need you to be who you are, and I need you to become that person who self-educates. Why? Because you need to identify your edge. My edge and your edge could be slightly different. So for example, Laura, how you trade, Laura Miller, may be slightly different to how PTP trades. Pammy, how you trade might be slightly different to how Laura trade. Laura's is all over the place. Oh, Laura, you need to harness, you need to, Laura's a joker. Do you understand? Okay, let me share, before I share my chart, let me go to Laura. Laura, the reason why you believe you're all over the place is because you need to identify who you are. Laura, you need to identify who you are. Who are you? What do you live for? What is your purpose? What are you excited about? And then you can identify, okay, this is how I trade. Jackie, Natanya, Nicole, Filipina, Marcia, you need to identify who you are. Like how I trade, you may not want to trade like me, and it's okay. Some people are trying to mimic me the way I trade, and it's not working for them, but it's working for me. Kathleen, how you trade might be slightly different to how Tammy trades. You've got to identify your edge. What sits right with you? Okay, write this down. Is it smart money concepts? Write smart money. I'm writing it down too. Is it harmonics? Is it PTP, price trap, or PTKO? Is it pivots? Is it DeLorean? Is it Gold Cup? Well, Gold Cup not really a strategy, is it? Okay, now let me not. No, let's say ECC 11. So do you understand where I'm coming from? First and foremost, you have to identify who you are. Oh wait, let me talk about the actual terminologies. Are you a scalper? Write this down. Scalper. Are you an intraday trader? Intraday trader. Are you a swing trader? Are you a position trader? Okay, let me break it down. So scalper, you're in the market. You just want to take the money and bounce. You just want to like, you want to just take the bag. Oh, it's milk. Take the milk and run. Take the water and run. Take the car key and run. Take the pen and run. You see that? It was quick. You don't want to be in it for too long. Yeah. Sasha says, secure the bag and bounce. I'm starting to now drift to becoming an intraday scalper. I'm making it up. Intraday scalper. Dip and pip, or pip and dip. Tonale. Oh, 2,000 pip Tonale. Yes. Carry on with child as well. And just catching 2,000 pips. Listen, you got a pip and dip. That's for me. I'm starting to understand. Listen, these markets, okay, let me break this down before I go back to that. No, let me tell you about, no, let me tell, and then I'll go down back to this. Right. So for me, these markets are relentless. 1 second, I'm up £300. Next minute, I'm like, what? I'm in drawdown. These markets, they don't care. Listen, they don't care for you. They don't care for me. Like, I have a particular strategy where I get 20 pips and dip. And then I secure certain parts. And in some trades, I leave it to run. But guys, I realized I don't like being in the trades for long. I want to take my money in 20 minutes and go. Like, I've now come up with a new strategy that I'm trialing. Thank you, Arch. Yield not to temptation. Godliness with contentment is a great gain. Take what you get from the market and bolt out. Listen, listen, listen. I'm learning. I'm learning because certain of my trades, I'm making I'm making cash money. I'm making cash and I'm waiting. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to wait for another 10 pips. Hey, and I'm not going to even move my stop loss. I'm waiting for another 10 pips. I go, because I'm being disciplined now. I'm not watching my trades. I'm not watching my trades. I'm bouncing. I'm following Pammy. I'm going out. I'm going to do something. And then you see one candle. Hey, one candlestick comes out of nowhere. Who's been in the trade like that? Where the one so you've had little candlesticks like this. Small, 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 small. And then one candlestick will take you out. One filthy You've been in the trade for 2 hours, getting your little candlestick, and then you're doing well, and then one candlestick will go the opposite way. Who has been there? That's why I'm like, you know what? I know who I am. I'm not waiting anymore. I'm taking my money and I'm leaving. Like, I used to be like, you know what? Yeah, it is banks manipulation. Yeah, I know. Listen, it is banks manipulation. These banks, let me say something about the banks. They don't like you. They don't like me. They want to take our money. So now the good book says this. What does it say? What's that? Basically, it says, I've lost the scripture, but the bottom line is, take what belongs to you and get out of here. Take what belongs to you and take it and go. Take it and go. So I'm now realizing, okay, cool. My strategy, which I'm trialing out until the end of the month, is because I made a lot of money very quickly by not following literally pips, is I had a monetary target, took it and bounced. So for example, I might have a target of making say £300, yeah? But when I see 200, I take it. Because sometimes it gets this close to your TP and then reverses. So I'm joking. And I've realized I'm happier and I'm more content when I've got my money and I'm done trading for the day. I don't like to go into multiple trades. Some people can do 5 trades a day. That's good for you. Me, 1 trade and I'm done. I'm happy. Let me just take my money and bounce. And so I've got to that. I'm now an intraday scalper. So that means I don't want to be in the trade for long. I want to take my money and I want to get out of the markets. I'm going to give you my results by the end of the month if this has worked better for me, because if it has, that's what I'm doing. I'm still going to do my strategy, break, retest, 78.6. I'm still going to set TP for 20 pips. And if it hits it, it hits it. But if I check it within an hour and a half, and I've got my £200, I'm taking it and bouncing. I have not got time. The markets don't like me. They don't like you either. So are you a scalper? So a scalper is simply someone 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That means you have a high lot size and you're in the markets for a few minutes, take a few pips and you're done for the day. You've made £500 in 5 minutes. Are you a scalper? But you have to have a certain technique. Are you intraday? So intraday is like what I do, but you want to kind of leave it for 20 pips, for 30 pips, 50 pips, for 70 pips. And you don't mind. Again, if you don't mind, that is completely fine. There's no problem. Again, you don't have to, what is your edge? You don't have to be like me. I'm just an impatient person. That's just me. So you are fine if you like to place a trade and just leave it and you catch, like if you do smart money concepts and you catch a whole bag of pips, that's you. Yeah, the reason being with smart money concepts, your risk is so minimal, but your gain is massive. So that's different. But if you're doing my strategy, like you're in the middle of nowhere, like you're not at the top of the wick or the bottom of the wick, you're in the middle somewhere. All right. So like you have to, with my strategy, just, take what you want. And also some people that do Christopher Derrick's strategy with price trap, they are waiting for 30 pips and it goes up 25 and it doesn't hit your TP. You're frustrated. Like, what is your edge? So intraday trader, again, you could be in it between a few hours to 2 days. That's intraday, so write that down. If you consider yourself to be a swing trader, you could be in it from a few days to a few weeks. Who understands? All right. If you consider yourself to be a position trader, it's from a few weeks to a few months. Some people say, look, I'm a position trader. I place one trade, I leave it, and I'm making a whole bag of money. Boy, that's you. I love the charts too much to be looking at it once a month, especially if you lose that trade. I love the charts way too much to be looking at. So are you a scalper, intraday trader, a swing trader, or a position trader? Me, I'm now amalgamating the two. I'm a intraday scalper. I don't mind hitting 20 pips and I don't mind it going for long, but I will take the majority of the money quickly and I'll leave tuppence to ride out for as long as possible. Just to say that I can hit 70 pips or 80 pips or whatever. But the majority of the money I've taken. So what is your edge? So now I'm going to go back to smart money. Are you smart money? That simply means you trade like the banks. Are you harmonics? You're looking for reversal patterns. Are you PTKO? So you're looking for zones, break of structure, retest. Are you pivots? I can't really break down pivots. I'm not too familiar with that. But basically, there's pivot levels that you utilize. Are you ECC 11? Certain crossing over. I don't know how it works, but you catch 10 pips and you're out. All right. What is your strategy? What is your edge? You need one. So in the chat box, just flood it now with all your strategies. Let me see. Jessica Walker, smart money always. So Jess, are you using smart money with harmonics? You must be.
So I have quite a schedule because
unless you're lying to us.
With my diary.
Hammy B, ECC 11. Okay, amazing, amazing. Harmonics. All right. I'm confused with price trap retest, so I've left it. Whose iPhone? Is that Danny? Is that you, Danny? Harmonics, smart money. Francis, don't lie. You're price trap now. You're part of the... Francis, I've adopted you, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing
Amazing. ECC 11 and naked trading. Okay, what is naked trading? Please, someone tell me. I don't understand because people keep telling me about naked trading. What is naked trading? Are you telling me there's no zones, there's nothing? You're looking at the chart naked and you're entering trades. Please, I want that to be broken down to me.
Candlestick.
Oh, Danny, that's you. All right, cool. Oh no, it's not you. iPad is yep. iPhone is no. Where? HFX. All right, where? So Pammy B, no indicators. So is that all it is? No indicators. Jessica Walker, harmonics in the morning, the low in the afternoon, smart money is always running. All right, all right. But this is what I want to understand. Okay, because price trap is price action. So is that naked trading too? Or because I have it, I utilize an indicator? I don't need the indicator, I just like it for confirmation. All right, thank you. See, my teachers are teaching me. All right, so price trap is naked. All right, cool, cool. I'm a naked trader too. I'm with the naked people. All right, I'm naked. All right. Let me show you my screen. All right, can you see my screen? What's my edge? Now this is why I don't like looking at the 15-minute chart. It mucks about, goes up and down, up and down, up and down. But the bottom line is here. You see, I've got two zones. So I utilize PTP or PTKO. I've got two zones, a bottom zone and a top zone. When it breaks my top zone, I wait for a retest on a 78.6, which is here. I jump in the trade. That's my edge. I don't look for anything else. I just jump in the trade. Who understands? I jump in the trade. That's my edge. And it works time and time again. Yes, I lose trades, but it works majority of times. All right. So from this entry, I was up just a minute ago, 12 pips. All right, from that entry. Sometimes I could have got in at the 38.2, all right? That's my edge. That's what makes me a profitable and a consistent profitable trader. Now, what makes it work is the word consistency. That's why I've asked you, what is your strategy? Because if you are all over the gaff, if you don't know whether you're coming or you're going, whether you're left or whether you're right, you are going to be inconsistent. Okay? You're going to be inconsistent. Write that down. I'm going to stop sharing. I don't like looking at my trades, especially when I play games. I like the trades that just go, pew, they fire up. I don't like it retesting. That's why I don't look at the 15-minute chart. So let me stop sharing. Let me see. Yeah, so Pammy said no strategy is perfect. No. You have to understand, when you're trading, you're working on the law of ratios and the law of probabilities. Write that down. The law of ratios and the law of probabilities. That's why I can never tell you I have a 100% win rate. I'll be lying. And if you ever have a 100% win rate, that's probably for that week. Or you can get it for a month. But in your lifetime of trading, you will never, ever, it's impossible, never to lose a trade. You see, there was one, they used to, I don't know, Starboy used to be a swap trader. And we used to use swap trades. So we used to like get swap trades and people were like, oh my gosh, Starboy, he's never lost. He's not lost in about 6 months. And what happened was people kept gassing him up. And the pressure gets to you. He hasn't lost one trade. Everyone's like, Starboy. And then he lost one trade. And people were like, his strategy doesn't work. No, he just lost a trade. Like, we lose trades. I lose trades. I lost a trade this morning. Was it that one candle? That one candle. Pew. Yeah? But you need your edge. You see, going back to Laura, once you've identified who you are you a scalper? Are you intraday? Are you position? Are you swing? You then hone in on your skill. See, for example, I'm learning harmonics and I'm learning smart money. I'm learning it, but I am a PTKO. Do you understand? I'm learning it to add fuel to my fire. I understand imbalance. I'm understanding Wyckoff. I'm understanding, you know, the banks manipulating the markets and, you know, taking us out. I'm understanding certain patterns that retail traders trade. I'm understanding that stuff, but I trade PTKO. I'm understanding it because you want so much ammunition. So you understand, yes, load the bullet. You want so much ammunition that you understand, okay, this is what happened. Okay, this is the reason. The other day, I sent out a markup and I said imbalance. In my trading group, I put the word imbalance because I know, utilizing smart money concepts, that my trade may only, because it's a counter trend trade, it may only go up to the level of imbalance and come back down. Do you understand that? But I learned that from smart money. I messaged April and I messaged France and said, oh guys, look at my harmonics I've drawn out. Is that correct? Because I'm understanding, okay, if I add harmonics to my chart patterns, it's extra confirmation that is looking to go in for a buy. So can you understand my humility in my learning, that I'm still learning everything, but I've chosen one thing. I'm still learning everything, but I've chosen one thing. The problem is, if you are learning everything and you've chosen nothing, this is your world. The good book says this: a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Yes, I teach harmonics, I teach smart money, I teach PTP, I teach this strategy, and you're doing this. Because 1 minute you're doing price trap, next minute you're doing harmonics, and your trading account is a mess. Stand for nothing, fall for anything. Your trading account's a mess because your mind's a mess. You see, what happened with me, you see that I shut out the noise. I shut out. I was like, I'm not listening to no one. People are gassing up steady. I'm not listening. People are gassing up EC11. I'm not listening. I focus on my strategy. Whatever your strategy is, stop listening to, like, no matter how many strategies that Des promotes, yeah, if Des says Gold Cup, DeLorean, this strategy, that's good for people that are finding their feet. If you found your feet, stay planted. Again, what is your edge? You need to identify who you are as a person, then identify what your trading strategy is. What is your edge? Your edge simply means your edge takes you with an, okay, you have an edge of expertise that enables you to take money from the market. I'll say that again. You have an area of expertise that enables you to take money from the market. I'll say that again. Your edge is defined as an area of expertise that enables you to take money from the market. I'm going to say this. If you have no edge, you are now a victim. Write that down. Write that down. If you have no edge, you're falling victim. I'm telling you now. If you have no edge, you have fallen victim. You're fallen victim to the manipulation of the banks and the market. They don't care for you. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about. That should be your anthem. They don't care about you. I have to be cutthroat as a mentor and someone that cares for you. Francis, tell them the truth. Anyone with smart money, tell them the truth. They don't care. I need some backup. Anyone with smart money, tell them. They don't care about you. They don't care. Thank you, Jessica. They don't care. So now we shouldn't care. We take what belongs to us. Listen, this is deep. We have to be as harmless, as wise as a serpent, as harmless as a dove. You've got to be wise. You still put your money in the bank, but yes, let's think this, right? Let's think this, right? You still put your money in the bank, but you also take your money from the bank. I'll say that again. You still put your money in the bank. You still put your money in your current account, your savings account. But guess what? You take your money from the bank. That's a bar. Write that down because I'll forget that one. Let me deep this for a minute. The minute you put your money in your savings account, the banks trade it. They make billions. Let me see if I can find I want to find a picture. Okay, thanks. Trading. Picture. I'm looking, there was a photo that was sent to me. Yeah, they won't put this online. They won't put it online. I need to get that photo. There's a photo that I was sent of a bank's trading. They made billions, like it was like 8.9 billion or something like that in one day. I need to find it. I'm gonna post it in a group chat. I want us to be aware, we are putting our money in the banks and they're trading and they're laughing at us. So when you're trading, the massive market movers are the banks. Retail traders like us, we're nothing because we're nothing. Because they expect 96%. They expect 96% of us to fail anyway. So the banks are the ones that are really moving the money. All right, that's why you need to have your edge. Who has got value from today's call? Who understands that you need to have an edge? Who understands that you need to decide who you are as a trader? You need to decide, like, am I a scalper? Am I intraday? Am I swing? Am I position? You then need to hone this in on your strategy. Watch the edge. Who understands you need to be humble? Francis is killing it trading, yet he still comes to me for questions. Let me deep this for you. Francis is killing it trading, yet he still comes to me, Uncle K, for questions and answers. I'm killing it trading, yet I still go to Francis. You have to remain humble. Who understands if you are not consistently growing your diet? Who understands that you need to have your trading plan in place, trading journal in place, because you need to have your edge locked down? Because once you have your edge and you have identified your edge, you are consistently able to take money, what belongs to you, from the banks, from the market. Guys, if you've got value from this call, put a 777. If you've got any questions, I'll be on the call for the next couple of minutes. But guys, I hope you got value from this call. I hope I gave you context at the beginning. I hope you've learned some stuff. I hope you wrote and made notes. I hope you understand we are a culture. We are a movement. We're moving in one accord. We're all going to hit it. If you've got value, please blow up the chat box in the group chats. FTA, blow it up. Team Excel Genesis, blow it up. Texel Trades, blow it up. MA Finance Academy, blow it up. Message me on Instagram, blow it up. And Pammy, can you put my my YouTube handle? I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. Okay. I want people to subscribe. Yep. Thank you, Pammy. Thank you, Pammy. I'm gonna type it in again. Please subscribe, because all my videos are gonna go there, guys. From now on, I don't really want to post in the group. People just see it as a video and think, oh. And if people don't want my value, then they can't have it. You understand? Yeah. Guys, I love you. I love you. We're gonna win together. If you've got any questions, holler at me now. Forever hold your peace. I'm gonna end this recording. Let me say bye to everyone. Love you.